welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube if you're watching right now. So thank you so much for watching on Instagram if you're watching right now. And Erik wants to wave at everybody who's waving, but I'm not letting him because watch what happens. That's annoying. It's like right over my mic. It's right, comes right through the screen. This is what we look like on YouTube.
But I'm touching you, so
exactly.
Don't you like that?
Not really. It's too hot. I'm like clammy right now.
You are.
But we have, okay, it's very exciting. I feel super high tech because we have a monitor in front of our computer right now.
You shouldn't feel that high tech. It's like 20-year-old.
I know. And thank you for finding the very special plug that I could not find for the life of me.
I had to call 1995 to get it for us.
I know. This monitor is so old, but we have one, and now we can see what you see on YouTube. And if you are on Instagram, I would suggest maybe in a minute hopping over to YouTube because we have a couple videos that we really want you to see, and you won't be able to see them on Instagram, but you will be able to see them on YouTube, and you do not want to miss these. Now,
you don't.
First and foremost, we are having a party, and tickets are now on sale. It's the Laura Kane After Dark 4-year anniversary party at Urban Mo's. It's August 17th. It's at 6 p.m. That's seating, and tickets are $20. The money raised goes to the LGBTQIA plus Sunburst Youth Housing Project. That was a lot to say in one fell swoop. I didn't do it. I failed.
Sunburst Youth Housing Project.
Thank you. I had a problem with youth.
You did.
I did. Anyway, you guys, this is going to be so incredibly fun. I was talking to Gigi, who is the manager of Urban Mo's, and he, Glitz Glam, and Disco Dolly are going to be performing a drag show after our live show, which starts at 7 o'clock. And here's just a tease about what you're going to see on Thursday night, the 17th. You're going to get a lot of this. Ready? And boom, boom, boom. That's right. Disco Dolly. This is Disco Dolly.
I guess I won't be wearing that outfit.
That is fabulous. Are you kidding me? To this song, Here Comes the Rain Again. Isn't that
awesome?
Oh, I just love Disco Dolly. So these are your two performers that will be happening on our party night, which is August 17th. Guess who else is going to be there? Besides Glitz Glam, besides Disco Dolly, besides me, besides you, besides Brian, besides all of you guys. Charlie Kane.
Shut up.
I'm flying him in for... just because he hasn't seen his sister in so long.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's in Oregon, Evan is in New York, and she's here for the summer. Charlie's working, so I made it work. He's coming down. He's going to be here for the party. So Evan's going to be there. Charlie's going to be there.
Oh my gosh.
And their prospective others. Charlie has a fiance named Maya. We love her.
We do love Maya.
Evan has a boyfriend now, who I just recently met.
Do we like him?
I really do.
Okay.
I got a good vibe.
Okay.
There's some hesitation I'm sensing.
Well, here's the thing. It's her first boyfriend, which is great. He's saying all the right things. He treats her like a queen, which is awesome.
Okay.
I'm just worried that he knows how to say all the right things because he's said all the right things many times.
Maybe.
But he's only 19, so he's...
That doesn't mean much.
Well... 19
might be a late start. Like, I mean...
He's already had a serious girlfriend.
At 19?
So, yeah. So maybe he's learned some lessons. But anyway, I met him in his brand new Bronco. Cool car, by the way.
Who bought that for him? Jesus.
I don't want to even tell you what his father does for a living.
Oh, okay.
Let me just put it this way. They live a very wealthy life.
Maybe a little spoiled?
Maybe. But you know what? He may have bought that himself because he has a job as well. But we won't get into this.
Anyways.
We like the family, I think. I'm not met the family yet. I can't wait. And so they're going to be there. I hope you guys come. If you are an Instagram subscriber, we have 2 VIP tables of 4 people. So there are 8 of you that can sit right up front. All you have to do is become an Instagram subscriber. If you're not, which is $4.99 a month, which is super easy.
Super easy.
And you can just message us on Instagram. Let us know you want one of those tables, and we will save it for you because you're going to want. It's going to be an incredible blast. So
It's going to be fun.
tickets on sale now at laurakaneafterdark.com, which is linked to urbanmose.com. So either of those 2 places, you will find our picture, and it says Laura Kane After Dark Party, and it explains everything. laurakaneafterdark.com, urbanmose.com. We would love to see you. We can't even wait. It's going to be a blast.
It is.
We should talk about our sponsors because they are the ones that help us put on this little show of ours every single Monday night, Tuesday night,
right.
Thursday night, whenever we drop episodes.
That's right.
So let's start with Skedaddle. This is the 5K walk that I am emceeing in September. We want you to mark September 9th, Saturday, on your calendar because we are going to be walking for a great cause. The 7th annual Skedaddle for Research happens at Crown Point at 9 p.m. I will be the MC. Opening ceremonies are at 8:30 a.m. Register by August 18th to guarantee that you get this year's t-shirt.
SCAD, or spontaneous coronary artery dissection, is a little-known cause of a heart attack. Most patients are young, healthy, and active women who do not have a typical risk factor of heart disease. SCAD is the #1 cause of heart attacks in women under the age of 50.
This is very important. So go to our website, laurakaneafterdark.com, to register. Everybody gets a medal. It's going to be so much fun. laurakaneafterdark.com. Look for the link. Okay. And of course, the man.
Jay Wertzler.
We love Jay Wertzler from Capital Growth Inc. As you can see up here on our wall, he has proudly displayed his company, Capital Growth Inc., which he has been at or with for, I'm going to say now 36 years, if not 37.
Probably.
Because it says 35, but we've been talking about him for a long time. So I think it's changed to 36. And that's a lot of experience managing your money. That's what he does. He is a CFP, which is a certified financial planner.
Yes.
He's a CDFA, certified divorced financial analyst. So if you're going through maybe something messy, I'm sorry that you're going through that, but take it to Jay. He can help you with all the monetary stuff, okay? If you are rolling over a 401k, talk to him first because he might have some better ideas for you rather than let it just sit in something that's not making you very much money.
I have a meeting with him scheduled for August 10th.
I'm so excited for you.
Yes, I am
my
too.
gosh, because Erik did it right. Erik has some money to manage that will grow, and that is awesome. I'm going to live vicariously through you and your J appointment.
Yes.
Because, I'm going to throw this out in the universe. By this time next year, I'm going to have enough money for Jay to manage. I'm going to give him a big chunk of it. I'm going to say, here, Jay, make it grow.
You're all, here, Jay, here's $27.62.
No, I'm talking
Hey,
big.
that would be doubling our money.
No, I'm throwing it out in the universe. Yes, this time next year, Jay will be managing my
She's going to
money.
need a YouTube video that manifests just Jay.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I love him. Okay, what's his phone number?
His phone number is 858-552-6960. And you can email him.
Yes, you can. You definitely can.
JAYW@capitalgrowthinc.com. And
Go for
this is
it.
her favorite part.
Yes.
He has a website.
Okay, what is that website?
www.capitalgrowthinc.com.
You do know you don't need to say the W's. You don't even need to write the W's anymore.
I know, but I love saying it.
Well, what would come before?
You just say the... Don't egg him on, Brian. Stop it. I know what you're doing.
Don't worry. I have a talent writer for him, so he'll get his dreams crashed. Or
Tonight?
not. Yeah.
Oh.
You have...
We should
Oh,
probably do
you
it
have the
Thursday.
rebuttal?
Yeah, we should probably do it Thursday. It'll be a minute. It might be a long segment.
Oh, this is so good. Okay, coming up on our Thursday podcast, because we have a special guest tonight. Her name is Megan Root. We'll tell
Can't
you
wait.
all about her. You're going to love her, and how we met her and everything in a minute. But on Thursday, Brian's rebuttal to Eric's
Yes.
talent writer, which you felt was ridiculous, or were there some points that you weren't okay
it was
with?
very simple.
It was not. It was long.
I think he
was
got
demanding.
a lot of things right, but there are just some tweaks I wanted to make to benefit me as well. So I just wanted to rope myself into it and maybe take him down a couple pegs or push it up a couple notches. Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Does this benefit me in any way? Does this even mention me
When
in
does
any
a
way?
talent writer ever benefit the venue?
I don't know. I would think I don't know these things.
That's not the point of a talent writer.
The talent
It's
writer.
to make the talent happy, not to make the venue.
That's right.
Yeah, not to make it easier.
What
for
am
the
I, a venue now?
Kind of.
I'm not the talent. I have no. So I'm not considered talent on the show.
If you wanna
Only
make,
one person.
If you want to make a talent writer, I just don't know who's going to fulfill it other than you. So
That's right.
I know. Who does all the work anyway? Me.
excuse you.
But, okay. You want to just go right into it? Because we have another video to show you. And if
my
you're on
God.
Instagram Live or just joined, hop over to YouTube because you're going to see a video of something that happened to me on Saturday night that delighted Erik beyond words.
Yes.
Embarrassed me beyond words. And it's just the kind of thing that would happen to me the minute I start feeling like I've got it going on. I'm not kidding. This happens to me every single time.
Brian, these are the moments that make life worth living.
I'm just saying. I don't know why she thinks she's got it going on.
No, well, let's set the scene. Okay.
Please do.
Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
We're doing like a dual host chat here.
Oh boy.
So it was Jody's birthday on Saturday. And so we went to the Manhattan for dinner and to
Piano
listen
bar.
to the piano bar. Yes.
Tad, he's awesome.
So I picked Laura up. I had to work a little bit late, but I picked Laura up. She looked lovely. The dress that I bought you.
Yes.
For your birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. And she had a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes on.
Oh, genuine Louis Vuittons? What the fuck?
Should I show the pair, the one now, or do you want me to? Should I wait?
No, you can.
What it looks like, what the shoe looked like?
What the shoe looked like
Sure.
before.
I'll show you what shoes I was wearing. They
Sure.
were really cute.
I just love that she always brags about how good her source is, and then
Well, just wait. So here are the shoes. They are black. They have like little gold, what do they call them? Studs. And the heel
Ugh.
is Louis Vuitton, the little print, the Louis Vuitton print. See?
what is that shape?
It's just, this is the Louis Vuitton shape on the purse, this little flower thingy.
How many times have
It's
you worn
pretty
these?
cool. One time.
Yeah, because even on the good shoe, the bottom's already wearing off.
One time. And they wrap around, okay? So cute, right? I was wearing over this really cute dress. We were at the Manhattan. There were like a lot of people. The dancing started. You have to walk across the restaurant
Yes.
to get to the restroom. And the piano bar is at the far end. So I'm walking. It's toward the end of the night. So people are dancing. People are still eating, but they're starting to finish their dinner. And
Let me
I'm
just
like,
interject here and say Kimberly comes up to me and says, Laura lost her effing heel. Let's go find it.
no, you got to say what she really said.
I thought that's what she said to me.
Well, she said the full word. You can
Oh.
say the full word, you know.
It's fucking. You can just say
Laura-
it.
She's
Laura
going-
lost her fucking heel. We got to go find it.
As I'm walking to the bathroom, thinking that I am looking great, thinking that people at the tables may be looking at me because I look so great, I feel this cackle. I'm like, what the heck? Realized my Louis Vuitton heel on the other shoe completely broke off and flew underneath somebody's table who was eating dinner. Couldn't find it. That's when Kimberly came over and said, Laura lost her fucking heel. Then I had to go over with a, oh my God, here it is. Then it turned into a sandal.
You're about
Okay.
to join the gladiator ring.
At this point, I
here's the
start
heel.
laughing and
Oh my
cannot
God.
stop.
Oh my God. So here's the video that Erik
Oh
took
my God.
of us walking out of the restaurant after this fiasco.
Yeah, this is so you.
Totally.
I'm gonna see if I can pay Kimberly to like just mention this.
Can you hear it? Because it has sound. It doesn't have sound here. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it did. Yes. Oh my god.
You walked around with that shoe for the rest of the night.
And it was great because she was doing the tiptoe thing, so it just looked like she had an invisible heel.
Like
Oh my
Barbie film.
god.
Barbie film.
Yeah. It was so.
Whoever edited this is just outing Laura the entire time, pointing out everything in her wardrobe that's fake.
There's Kimberly. She's telling me stop buying fake. That's stupid.
So then I made Laura stand by a dumpster in an alleyway.
We're walking back. Then there was an alley.
This looks like a video that someone finds on their phone the night after they got their friends got blasted and they wake up super hungover and they don't remember anything.
Exactly. I know. And here's the picture of me at the
Should
dumpster.
convince her to climb in. That'd be really funny.
Oh my god. Why didn't we do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there I am. Next to the dumpster. There you go, Brian. There. Now do I belong on
El Cajon
Boulevard with my broken heel?
Yeah, no, for sure.
One broken heel, one real heel. And then Jody's like, no, take it to my shoe guy. He'll fix it. I'm like, it's going to cost more than these shoes even were. I bought these on Canal Street in New York City from like a tarp. They were sitting on a tarp.
Wow.
Like,
Who would
what
have guessed? Who would have guessed?
Oh my god.
Who saw that
Oh my
coming?
god.
Not me.
But they looked really solid.
I mean, I'm surprised as you are for sure.
I'm shocked.
I mean, it is a bolt. Like the bolt broke. It would cost me $90 to get these things fixed.
You can
probably
fix it
Not if you
yourself.
not if you take them to Cheetos.
to Cheetos.
Cheetos shoe repair.
Is that your shoe repair?
That's where I go.
Is that your cobbler?
That's my cobbler.
They still call them cobblers. Whatever. That was our big night.
I bet you can fix them.
If I
bolt.
gorilla glued it,
No, it's a bolt. Like they just screw, you know?
I tried screwing it and it didn't work. Maybe you can help me. You can touch my gross old
Good.
dirty shoe.
Maybe not. Are they
But-
really worth saving?
Yes, I think so. I really liked them. Actually, no. I take that back. They hurt really bad. They weren't very comfortable.
It's almost like they weren't built to the Louis Vuitton quality that you'd expect.
I know. Wow. I'm shocked.
It serves me right.
Or it comes back to like, you can't tell the difference. They're identical.
Well, I thought it was pretty good, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm so hot right now. Are you guys
Oh my
hot?
God, yes.
The air conditioner's on, but unfortunately it's behind the backdrop. So the
Oh
air
my
is going
God,
like
Laura.
underneath and like wherever. I'm not sure. Here's
So
my
you-
fan.
Can you fan me like you did the last time?
There you go.
The only thing being air conditioned is your wall.
Yeah.
That's where the main vent
We should
is.
cut a little hole
This
for
is
it.
super nice and cool.
Oh, I bet.
I know yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway. All right. Before we have Megan Root on, who we're really excited for you guys to meet.
Yes.
Let's do your daily dirt.
All right then.
Let's play that music because it makes it exciting. There we go.
It really does.
I think it makes it snappy.
Real quick, has anyone seen any of the new slew of movies that have come out in the last 2 weeks?
No, but we do need to talk about all going to see Talk to Me.
Talk to me.
What?
It's the new
It's not
A42.
A24.
What did I say?
A42.
Would you
Oh.
be into that?
Maybe. I saw Barbie Saturday.
What?
What did you think?
Okay.
It's very, I will say it's very entertaining. It's very political.
That's why Evan said it covers everything. It's very topical.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that. It's definitely it borders man-hating a tiny bit at times. Where I went, oh, that's really really political. But
Oh.
it's even after that, I was like, it was still entertaining. I still had a fun time.
How is Ryan Gosling as Ken?
Oh, he is probably one of the best parts. He's hilarious.
Is he
That's what I've
he's a
heard.
funny character? Is he a?
Yeah, he's stupid.
He's stupid.
Which all the men in the movie are stupid because it's very much a female empowerment movie, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's just their method of doing it was at the expense of everyone else, which is one way of doing it. He is hilarious in it though, and his character is very funny. His whole point is he's trying to institute the patriarchy in Barbie Land, because in Barbie Land the men, the Kens, are kind of crapped on because they're disposable to the Barbies,
Right.
Which makes sense. But yeah, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna bring the patriarchy. This thing is pretty cool. Like they actually respect me in the real world. So it was really good and entertaining. It's fairly funny. But yeah, I mean, it is. You just got to go into it knowing like, oh, this is fairly political.
So do they act like dolls? Do they move like dolls? Or my daughter said she drank water very like stiffly.
It's not. There are times where they do, and then there are times where they don't. It's kind of, they throw it in there whenever it's funnier, if it's a gag. So sometimes yes.
Okay.
Sometimes no. Like when she showers in the morning, she pretends to shower because they don't have waters in the Barbie dream houses. But
okay,
it's not something they like stick to that they're plastic. So.
And is she just amazing, Margot Robbie?
Yes. She also is. She doesn't have to do much acting because she's just playing like a bright, cheery, but also then very like there's not like a complex range of emotions. She's either very happy or she's crying.
That might be very tough.
Yeah. So
to play. That might be the hardest role ever.
Yeah, I thought she played Barbie well. Like I didn't have any issues with it.
If she gets nominated for an Oscar for this,
Oh no, I would hope not. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Gosling maybe got Best Supporting Actor, just because he is kind of a show stealer, and that he's so ridiculous.
That's cool.
But
I was at work the other day and they were playing some song, and I had clients in front of me, and I literally said, "I'm sorry, I have to turn this off," and it was some song from the Barbie soundtrack.
There is one song. It is ridiculous.
Oh my God. I was like, it just proved that anyone, even I could get a recording.
Who sings it?
I don't know.
It's Ryan Gosling singing it.
Oh my God. It was
super long too. It's
awful.
Crazy long. But
it's just cheesy and long.
I just wanted to rip my ears off. It was horrible.
Actually, who's surprisingly funny in it is Will Ferrell. Who is,
I love Will Ferrell. I so love him so much.
Yeah, he's the corporate real world head of Mattel. And the movie doesn't make it clear if they're bad or not.
Okay.
Like they're kind of posed as the corporate bad guys, but they don't really do anything bad.
Okay.
Other than, they actually don't do anything bad. They just kind of tag along. But yeah, Will Ferrell's super funny though. They make a lot of diversity jokes, which is really funny.
I didn't even know he was in that. Okay, now I'm totally in. I am 1,000%.
He's not in a ton of it.
I don't care.
I'm more and more wanting to back out.
What? What?
Will Ferrell was kind of the nail in the coffin.
No, Will Ferrell is a plus to it. He is funny and ridiculous. Like they make a jokes like, someone accuses him of being not inclusive enough. He goes, "Excuse you, we've got every type of bathroom you can imagine. We've even got a bathroom for Jewish people," with the whole gendered bathroom debate. So he's like funny. But
I think I'm out.
He's just not. He's not in it that much.
Wednesday night.
It is very long.
No, I'm going to see the Tina Turner play on Wednesday night.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, sorry.
With who? Wait.
Fancy. Karen.
Oh, by the way, we should cover this on Thursday too.
Okay.
Brian, am being elbowed out of second place in Eric's list of best friends.
Ooh,
I am dropping to third pretty damn quickly.
You're not dropping to
and
third.
I'm not happy about it at all. Her name is Karen, and she's quickly becoming number 2. Karen, I think you're a great person. But
rotten
step
hell.
off, okay? Step off. Rotten hell. Oh my God. Step off. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I love
continue. I know. I love you too. Okay, continue.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
We were talking about movies. He talked about movies.
I'll end the Barbie note with saying it's too long though. It drags on.
Well,
bye.
There are 3 times where it should have ended, and they were like, "Oh no, one more little emotional appeal," and I was like, "Dude, end it! Like no one cares.
Yeah,
like
I'm out.
sorry."
a lot of girls cared that it was that long.
Really?
Oh, there's so many girls that love Barbie and are so excited about this movie. Didn't you notice people wearing pink, like this pink,
that was
like pink
because
like
of the
this?
marketing, though. That had nothing to do with the toy. That was all marketing. They had an amazing marketing campaign.
Well, there were Barbie movies that came out before this that were just
I've
on
seen
TV.
all of them, unfortunately.
See, Evan loved all those movies
Yep.
too. Anyway,
It was just too long.
okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Anyway, what else?
It's for women. It's a women movie, and that's fine.
I can't. Tony Bennett died at 96.
And he was like performing and stuff
Yeah.
up until the end, right?
So I'm going to read you this because I saw the documentary, and this was included in the documentary, and I couldn't believe it. So
what's the documentary called?
I believe it's like Tony Bennett One Last Time or something, and it kind of preceded his last concert at Radio City Music Hall. It was the last time he was performing, and he performed with Lady Gaga.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They formed a really close friendship.
Yes, and so in early 2021, Tony Bennett revealed in an AARP magazine article that he was suffering from Alzheimer's disease. He still rehearsed twice a week in his living room, And in August 2021, he performed what would be his final concert at New York's Radio City Music Hall, sharing the stage with Lady Gaga. His family wasn't sure he would be in condition to perform, but when it came time to rehearse, Bennett's accompanist, Lee Musker, began to play, and suddenly the legendary showman was back. He had no notes, no cue cards. He sang an hour-long set from memory. On what was Bennett's 95th birthday, a sellout crowd was waiting. His wife, Susan, told 60 Minutes once he saw the audience and, he raises his hands. I knew we were all right because he just turned on. It was like a light switch. Bennett sang more than a dozen songs and got at least 20 standing ovations. A few days later, Bennett had no memory of playing Radio City Music Hall at all. And they showed that after the performance, they showed that little interview. So,
I had no idea he had that. Okay.
Yeah. And so Susan was his third wife and he has 4 kids. He also never owned a home. He always rented.
That's going to be me. Well, no, not until, that's why Megan Root is here.
Yes.
She's bringing you the money to buy a house?
No, she's going to tell me how. She's going to tell us how.
She has a pickup truck out there just full of money for Laura to buy a house.
Her first piece of advice probably be have some money.
Stop. But anyway, okay. Wow.
Oh,
that's
I was putting everything away. I'm totally thrown off.
No. Keep going.
So how sad though? He was awesome.
Sad and it's also inspiring. And
but at 96, you've pretty much, I think, done everything.
But wow, yeah. Good life, good life.
You and I at 96 are going to be strapped down in a bed.
We will be completely
useless.
Completely useless.
Yeah. You'll have to take care of us.
A drag on society.
Eric, right now, texts with one finger.
He's already halfway useless.
I am pretty much. Yeah, halfway there.
Laura's still a little workable.
I'm almost there.
I've only got 30 more years to go.
I try to keep up. It's hard.
By year 29, he's going to be already just basically dead.
Pretty much.
But we'll be watching our shows, damn it.
That's right.
All of our shows.
Singer Tori Kelly, you know who she is?
Yes. I've heard of her.
She was rushed to the hospital on Sunday after collapsing in a restaurant. Doctors found blood clots in her legs and lungs, and she has been in and out of consciousness since yesterday.
Those things kill you, right? I mean,
they can.
Depending on where they are.
Well, if it goes right to your brain, right?
Or your heart.
You get a clot in your brain, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she's young.
Yeah, she's very young. So, and they say it's quite serious. So our thoughts are with her. I couldn't wait for this. Raquel is not returning to Vanderpump Rules.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Do you know why?
Yes, because she was in a facility for mental health.
Right.
And her attorney was able to use that to get her out of her contract. Allegedly. Watch, she'll be back on. She's the one that
cheated, right?
Yes.
Did she try to off
Yes.
herself? Oof.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
We haven't heard anything like that. She just went to like a wellness retreat to kind of get her mind straight because she got so much hate.
Might be more serious than that.
Oh, and now she's even getting more hate because you know the dog she had on the show that.
Oh, now he's back with James.
Yes, because she dumped it off at it was a Vanderpump dog, I believe.
Oh God,
and she
forbid.
dumped it off at like a
shelter. Oh my God.
Yeah. And so he got wind of it and went and took the dog.
See, if I was Bravo, I'd be like begging her to come back on.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure she'll be back on. She'll suddenly make a miraculous recovery. Yeah.
Well, she'll want the money.
It's called money. Yeah,
For
exactly.
Sure.
She just wants to renegotiate now.
Yes.
Good point.
So do you know Bethany Frankel? You know how she's just distanced herself from Bravo and Andy Cohen and all that?
And the Housewives and all that,
she's got just these maniacal TikTok.
They're weird. They're like makeup tutorials.
Yeah.
Like, buy this cheap makeup at this drugstore. It's like, why are you telling me this? You're like a billionaire.
She shops at TJ Maxx every day, and she bought a pair of like Valentino shoes, and it turns out they were fake.
And she's like a multi-millionaire.
Ring any bells, Kane?
Well, it's expected that I do that. But
she spent $800 on those fake shoes
at TJ Maxx.
Mm-hmm. And some TikToker that was watching her.
Do they sell something that expensive at TJ Maxx? They do?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well,
but yeah.
I'm in the wrong section,
Actually,
apparently.
that'd be a great heist movie. Is someone like ripping off a Louis Vuitton shipment and replacing all of them with fakes.
Oh my god!
Because the payoff would be everyone buying a bunch of fake stuff and immediately breaking.
Look at
That'd be a
don't even.
great
Her
movie.
eyes are doing pinwheels. Don't even think
If you want
about
to
it.
produce that
Ooh.
movie, I'll sign on.
Ooh, no,
Oh, boy.
movie, real life. Ooh.
No, I'm talking about movie.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Let's
kidding.
conspire to commit a crime on
Yeah.
live.
Here's something for
broadcast.
you. You can wake up now. Ready?
What?
Pete Davidson is required to perform 50 hours of community service for smashing into a Beverly Hills home, but he can do it in New York. So he was with his new girlfriend, and
Who do we know her?
No, I didn't even.
Is she famous?
No,
Okay.
and but there were no drugs or alcohol in his system. He
That's
just
good.
He
Crashed
only
into
got
the side of it.
50 hours of community service.
Well, he wasn't drunk or stoned
Could've
or anything.
killed someone.
Well, what, was he just reckless driving then?
Who knows?
Typically, that's lose your license for a long time.
Yeah.
She was
well,
probably giving him a handy J while he was driving. I bet you anything.
That's
Yeah,
probably a good.
you could be
Yeah,
right.
that's a good point too.
Yep. Tom Brady
Is he with Kim?
is dating Irina Shank, who
Oh.
is Bradley Cooper's ex.
Yes, she's a model too.
He's into those. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's into those Victoria's Secret models.
Yeah, she's not super young though. Like
No.
Leo goes super young.
But she's super pretty
Of
and
course.
super skinny. You know, your basic nightmare. Mm-hmm. So
There
who
you go.
cares?
Yeah.
Hey, do you know who Tom Segura is?
Tom Cigarette?
Segura.
Tom Segura.
Yeah,
He's a
you know who he
comedian?
is.
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Should I?
Yeah, you need to watch his specials on Netflix. He is hilarious. He's got like 4 specials.
Did you just watch one or
I
something?
binge watched all of them.
You know who I'm really loving lately is that guy. I can't say his last name. Menishenko. Menistenko.
Yeah.
He's playing at like one of the casinos in the next month or something.
Yes. Are we going?
I want to. Sebastian.
Oh, yeah. Maniscalco.
Meniscal, something like that.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anyway, he is funny.
Yeah, he's very funny.
I would go with you. I would drive all the way up to wherever that is.
Oh, wait. Where is it?
It's like what? It's like Pachanga or Pala maybe.
Oh, really?
That's
That
way
far?
out there. Oh no, it's Jerez.
Where's that?
Way out there.
Oh, God.
We'll just stay there.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
All right.
Now,
The lady of the hour.
the lady of the hour, come join us here at the fabulous podcast desk. This is Megan Root, everybody. Megan Root.
Megan.
How are you? Put your headphones on. Talk really close to the mic because our mics are not that sensitive because they're cheap. But anyway, so there's that. So all right, let's explain how we met Megan. So she reached out on Instagram and she said, "Hey, and by the way, I know you're the one that's reading this, Laura," which was funny because it's on our Laura Kane After Dark account. She's
knew.
smart already. She already knows.
She knows Eric doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
I've listened.
Yeah, she knows. And so she's like, I would be interested in maybe advertising on your show because I like the way that you guys do the commercials and I think it'd be great. And I feel like I have a lot in common with you guys. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you. Yes, let's meet. So we all went to lunch.
Yes.
And the lunch lasted,
Oh, my God.
3 hours?
Yeah, I think it was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
3
It was
hours.
So much fun.
We talked business for maybe like 5 minutes, and then the rest of the time we just talked and talked and talked and talked. And our poor waiter kept coming back and back and back. Are you guys ready to order? No, I'm sorry, we haven't even looked at the menu yet. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But here she is.
It was fun.
Megan Root
Yes.
with Milestone Properties, and I love your tagline, which is helping California plant roots for almost 30 years.
That's true.
That is
Yes.
a play on
1996.
96. I fell into this business by accident. While I was going to school and taking classes, I started as an assistant and just kept working my way up. I thought it was interesting. I fell in love with homes and everything about the process and the people. And yeah, I just worked my way up till I became a broker. That was in 2004. I started my own company. And yeah, it's just since then.
So that's a different license. You have two. Okay, so you get your real estate license, and then
Right.
and then the next step is
Your broker's license.
okay, and that is more important because you can help with the process better
Correct. It's a lot more education, a lot more hours than to be just a real estate agent. It also allows you to open a company, and you have to oversee agents. So every agent needs a broker. You have to have somebody that's working above you that's overseeing it, and that's me.
Wow.
So,
See,
yeah.
all of this stuff is so new to me because I purchased a house many years ago when I was married, but I remember my husband took care of all like the details because do you need to be really good with math and numbers? Because it seems like that's a lot of it, doing the negotiating and the numbers and figuring this out and how much your payment's going to be and all that.
It helps. It helps being good at math because I look at everything like it's just dollars that can be shifted around, whereas some people, they'll look at like the price and it's just about the price, but there's so many other numbers that can be shifted in a transaction to make it successful.
That is so huge. And I love that your most favorite thing is when you hand people the keys to their very first home.
House. Yes.
Tears come
the best.
flying down because these days it seems like a young couple might not be able to fulfill that dream. What do you say to a couple that might say, there's no way in the world we will ever be able to afford a place in San Diego?
And it's tough right now. It is because interest rates are not 3% anymore and housing prices are still going up. I mean, we just got news today that like the average single family is $1.25 million. Oh, God.
Average.
That's not condos and stuff. That's just the average price in San Diego County, even with interest rates as high as they are. But there's lots of options. There's lots of creative mortgage paths you can take to keep your payment low. There's just a lot of different options out there. And so I just like meeting with people, talking to them about their goals, trying to figure out how, what would work into their budget best. Because the worst thing is putting somebody into a house they can't afford.
Right.
It's
then
not
you're
doing
house
you any
poor.
justice. It's not helping them at all. They're just going to start hating their home.
Right. And
so just step by step putting a plan together. And sometimes it might take a year. Sometimes it might take 2 years, 3 years. And I've worked with people that long. But you just put a roadmap together and help them along the way. Some people have no money and bad credit. And you start from there.
Hello.
You start helping them get their credit in order, and you start helping them figure out ways that they can save money if they need money. There's a lot of programs that you don't need it.
Really great that I know that you are the type of broker that you will hold their hand throughout the whole process.
100%.
I didn't realize it was like sometimes 2 years of hand holding.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Those are really rewarding.
I bet.
I'm just as emotional as they are at the closing table because it's fantastic that they, accomplished their dream and I was there to help them. So.
Oh my God. You're getting teary eyed right now. Okay. Now listen to this. She gave me her bio and listen to this. Megan knows how to help in all markets and situations. She, as the wife of a veteran, she knows the importance of understanding military life and probably military benefits or discounts or
right.
Those kind of things. First home buying experience. Don't you get like some cool...
Well, VA have their
that's
own
what
loan
it is.
programs,
Yes.
Right.
Okay. She's also a MRP, military relocation professional, which is like you help somebody from, just say they're moving from San Diego to Riverside.
Wherever their orders go. Yeah.
And you help them.
helping them sell it so that they can move where their orders are going as well.
And she is a FTBS. You know what that is?
FTBS.
Yes.
First time buyer
You got this.
You got it.
You got this. Come on.
specialist.
You got it. Yes. Woo. And she's also a CMA, which is a certified mortgage advisor.
Right.
You're all these things from all these years of experience. You're a great person. You're
Aw.
somebody that we had such a fun time with. And I love your story of how you met your husband. This is your husband who is a veteran, right?
Yes.
And this is why you understand the military and the military benefits and such in life so
Right,
well.
I also have grown up in San Diego. So
yes.
being here, you're just around military all the time, my whole life. So.
Right. So tell us how okay, for me especially, because I know this is kind of off the topic of homes and home buying, But somebody who is my age, single, had a marriage, it didn't work, have kids, they're older now. Sometimes I feel like there's no hope.
And I felt that way for a long time. I did.
I know you did.
You have to psych yourself up, and then you kind of go through the motions, and, it's a cycle.
Yes.
It's tough, but yeah, I mean, I managed to find a great husband, and I don't know. He treats me like a princess every day.
Oh, I love how he came in here into my house, which is the studio, and he just wanted to sit as close to her as possible.
I know,
without
it was
being on
so
camera.
cute.
We should say, "Hey, what's up, Paul?" But it was just, I just love it. You do. You treat her. I can already tell you guys have a great dynamic, and it's just so awesome. And I think that if you were a person that is losing hope of ever buying a house in San Diego, maybe that's your dream. Like, I don't want to move to Texas. I don't want to move to Arizona. I mean, I don't want to move to Florida. That's what a lot of people are doing right now.
Right.
There is a plan in place that you can put for them.
Yes.
That may take a year. It may take 2. It may take 3, but you'll get there.
Right. Yeah, we'll work it together.
I love this. Now, you're offering something to our listeners, right? You're offering the step-by-step guide.
Yeah.
And that is free?
Free.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
huge. So
Yeah.
if you contact Megan,
Yes.
we'll have her stuff on our website. So if you forget all this, then just go to laurakaneafterdark.com, because we'll have all of her information. And then, of course, we're going to be talking about her all through August,
Yes.
and hopefully for a long time. So you'll get to know, there's her logo right behind her, Milestone Properties, Megan Root, and I bought you your own neon.
Thank you.
Do you like
can
it?
come meet me too, August 17th. I'll be at the anniversary
Yes.
party.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
Yes, let's party with Megan and Paul.
Excellent.
You coming too?
He can't come.
I feel like something's going to work out.
We'll
I feel like
see.
it's going to happen.
He's in the medical field and gets up like really early typically. So
yeah, but every once in a while we can push
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
Every once in a
we'll
while.
see. I'll
Can't we?
work on him.
All right, let's butter him up a little bit. But I thought since you're here, and we're going to be talking about you a whole lot in August, and we'll talk a lot about housing and but I like that what we've covered so far and how you're different from the rest, because you can handle many of the steps that take different people to handle. You can handle it alone by yourself.
Yes.
I know. Fan.
Thank you.
Fan. Yes, I know.
The wall's taking all my AC.
The wall has soaked up all the AC. I'm so sorry. All these lights.
Laura's like, I'll turn on the AC and forgets to mention it's been bricked up.
I know. I totally forgot.
I could feel the waterfall going down my back, and I'm like, oh my God, she's all in black. I'm like, oh no.
Well, now
Bring
we
your
have
rainbow.
two options. We're going to play a game with you. 2 options.
Okay.
Would you like to play the confession game or the filthy version of Would You Rather? Your choice.
Those are weird choices.
But you don't know Megan like we do. What we do.
Oh, all right,
She's good
fair.
with this.
Fair enough.
And they're not that filthy. They're just funny. Would you rather? It's a game. I'll tell you how to play the game.
We'll do confession game.
The confession
I don't know the
game.
Confession game.
You don't? We've played this
No.
several times.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Then I probably have heard you.
Okay,
It's fun.
so it is fun. So you roll the dice, and there are different categories. So there is sex, which we always love
Yes.
because it's revealing. Then there's relationships.
Oh.
Then we have career, and then we have money and family. Now you roll this die. No, die is 2, right? Dice is 1.
Yeah.
And whatever it lands on, you have to pick the card and answer the question. And
Okay.
we'll all take a turn.
I just want to point out that Laura can't relate to 3 of those categories.
What, relationships,
Think about it.
money,
Sex.
and sex. That was pretty damn nasty of you to say that. But true. But God dang it was true.
Sorry, it clicked in my head and I couldn't keep it to myself.
Mama's on quite a dry spell, but we won't get
all
it.
right.
Let's
All
not
right.
get into that right
Mom
now.
shouldn't talk about her sex life.
No, I know. Yes, we won't. I know in front of the child.
I'm retching
I know.
over
I know.
here.
I know. Wait a minute, Brian.
Whoa.
You didn't even comment on the picture that we sent you from the party.
I try not to read the stuff you guys send me.
Wait,
Did you see the picture?
I think I did, and then I saw
did
something.
you block it out?
Oh
No,
my God.
Someone texted mommy, and I said, "Ooh, I'm good." Yeah, date night for mom and dad, and I was like, I don't need to look at this.
It's a picture of
Why
us.
did you guys send me
It
this?
looks like we were making out. We just wanted to do a quick kissing picture, like we love each other, and it looks like we were literally making
I
out.
almost called Eric, and I was like, Eric, what are you doing? You're gay. Don't let her, don't let her
So
do
we're
this
like,
to you.
Let's send this to Brian and really freak him out. And
there
he,
was it was crickets.
no response whatsoever.
Sorry.
All right, Megan, you want to go first, or would you
Sure.
rather us start it?
I'll go first.
All right. Oh, I love it. She's going to dive right in. All right. So that's money. So we're going to pick your money. The money category is we're right here, I think. No, that's family. God, they write it so dang small. Here it is, right here. Okay, now go ahead and
so I
answer
read
that.
it?
Yes, you read that, and you need to answer the question.
How important might it be for you to impress your parents with what you earn? That's not important.
Really?
I grew up in a very middle class, normal household. It's not impressive, really, in my family. It's just not a thing.
Money has never been like a thing or important.
I don't
or
think it's a thing that would impress my parents.
really.
Yeah, no.
That's good though. That's a healthy
That is
relationship with money.
Yeah.
I mean, I know extremely. All I ever wanted to do was impress my parents with like how successful I was or how much I was making. You know, I don't know. It was just different. I don't know. I felt like I needed to make them proud of me.
You were successful, I will point out. Current
Yes.
circumstances notwithstanding.
You're very successful, though.
Thank you. Thank you, Megan. Notice how he said past tense.
No, but you are still.
Thank you, Megan. Now, Brian, I'm going to roll your own freaking dice because you're being a brat tonight. And I hope you get sex. He got career. All right, let's pick career. Here you go. I'm going to read it for you. Do you ever worry about losing everything, leaving you with no money and nowhere to live?
No.
Poor Kay.
I pick myself up by my bootstraps and I make it. I don't know. No, I mean, I guess so. Sure. I think though, when you set yourself up right and make good financial and career choices, I typically like to have a couple options in my career, a couple fallbacks, notwithstanding. Like, I mean, producing podcasts is not my 9 to 5. This is just something I do on the fun. And I like it. And it's a good experience. So it's not a big concern of mine.
Well, that's good. He's 22. He's doing everything right. He's like saving money. He's like in this brand new tax bracket. But he was upset because he had to pay this year. But he's doing so awesome. What if Brian in maybe 2 years from now, Brian, and you wanted to buy a house?
That's the secret.
Would you want to buy a house here in San Diego?
No.
Are you thinking about why? Is it too expensive? Did you not want to live here?
I just think long-term return on investment.
Talk about that.
I would
Megan.
buy-
Don't tell her that you
San
don't want to
Diego.
live here because then she'll get upset that you're going to leave.
Well, and then that's a good
it's
point.
so darn expensive.
That's a good
It is.
point. Like,
Yeah,
is it
it's
gonna
crazy?
like? Are you gonna make any money owning a home?
Yes, historically speaking, you will always make money owning
Right.
a home, even if you bought in the best time and sold in the worst time, if you've owned it over 10 years, for sure.
Okay.
It's a good investment long term. Are you always going to make money flipping? No, but that's anywhere. But I do also understand people not wanting to live here if you don't have to, because a lot of your income goes towards your mortgage.
Right.
And not just your mortgage, it's also expensive. Gas is expensive here, electricity, everything is expensive here. So, if you can, there's a lot of people, I would say in their 30s to 50s, that are not retiring yet, but they're too established to leave. And that's where, a lot of people are stuck, where it's really expensive to become a first-time home buyer, but you're 30. So you have an established career,
Yeah.
you may be married, kids, that kind of thing. So
The barrier to entry is really high at the moment. Also, and I don't know how accurate these numbers are. Some month ago, but I forget who projected that San Diego market will probably collapse 25% over the next 5 years, and that's an estimation. But it's a lot of money in. Obviously, real estate's probably the safest investment that's ever been. It's just you're playing at the high roller table, and it's a high barrier to entry, and you get a lot less for your money in San Diego. So
you do get less money or less for your money in San Diego for
Right.
sure. You make more money here, typically, depending on what you do, because the
Sure.
cost of living adjustments and
Right.
stuff. So, some of it balances out, and it's just everybody's individual thing. There's a lot of people that have thought it's going to collapse for a long time, and it just
I don't think it'll ever collapse.
So-
Nothing like 2008.
that was a fun time.
That's exactly when we sold our house.
Yeah.
When I was divorcing, we sold it. We bought it in 2006, which was like the worst time.
Right.
And we sold it at the
2
worst
years
time.
later, yeah. Oh,
I've always had bad luck when it comes to money, but not always. Not you know what? Universe, not anymore. Not anymore.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. My sister recently married, is about to rent her first apartment with her husband in North Carolina, and they can get a luxury 2-bedroom, 1,500 square foot apartment for $1,300.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the cheapest out here that's not,
I know. You've just been on the hunt for an apartment.
meanwhile, bedrooms are like $1,100 a month.
yeah, a
Per bedroom.
bedroom is like
Yeah.
$1,100. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I see both sides of it.
Yeah, and obviously San Diego has a lot to offer that other places
Right.
don't. And supply and demand, what can you do?
Right.
Also, and that's what I like about your plan, your long-term plan. Because who knows what could happen, in 2 years, something
Right.
like amazing. And then you're going to be prepared. You're going to be so far along. or
Right.
It's such, it's at a certain point that it'll be good.
Correct.
I think I rebuke you.
Rebuke me for what?
I don't know. I just,
Did I say something controversial?
I don't know. Okay, family. What disappoints you about your mother?
Oh boy.
Nothing. Mary is a saint.
Oh my
Let
God!
me-
now I
let me
need the
get
fan.
therapist on speed dial.
There is not one thing about my mother that disappoints me.
But how much about you is your mother disappointed? Just kidding.
I don't know. We should call her, but it's not a good time of night to call her because she's already a couple martinis in and she's doing her crosswords right now. So we don't bug her at 8 o'clock at night.
No, she'll be mad.
All right.
And possibly her scratchers.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the only thing that maybe I was a little disappointed in was that she never gave dating a chance after my father died when he was 60 years old. She was 57 when he died. And she never, ever, ever dated or went on, never saw another man, nothing. He was her one and only forever and ever. But now that sounds romantic. So now I'm not disappointed. Now I look up to her for that. So there's nothing I'm disappointed in.
Yeah, Saint Mary.
It's just a
She
personal
is.
choice.
It is, and I
it's
understand.
a sweet one too.
It is. It was the best. Okay, we're not going to get into that because I'm going to start crying. So it's not. It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Roll the die.
All right.
Hopefully you get.
Oh,
yes, finally,
man.
sex.
Oh God.
I know. This is good.
Jeez. Who do you dislike or even hate but still find sexually appealing?
There are worse questions in there than that.
Here, try another one. I don't even know what that meant.
Who is the most unlikely or unusual person you've masturbated to?
Yep,
Oh my
that
God!
was
I
one
don't
of the
want to.
bad
Oh
ones.
God! I don't.
Next.
I know
I'm
you
so
did get that one.
sorry.
Yeah, redraw.
To you and your husband.
I didn't answer that one
I
because I don't even want to know the answer to
don't
that one.
know.
I'm thinking I don't either want to know the answer to that
I
question.
don't even. Oh boy!
That's what happens when we talk about the forbidden
Now
topic.
you've pissed my mom off. Now she's
I
mad.
know. Mama is so mad.
Oh, man.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, you guys on Instagram. Let me hear.
Oh,
Draw
good grief.
for.
So I have
No, it's Megan's turn. We're gonna do one more
Oh,
round.
did you not want me to answer that?
No, I don't
I
want you to
don't-
answer
yeah.
that.
Okay, so did you want me to pick another card?
Yeah, go ahead. Here we go.
Have you ever had a sexual thought you know is wrong? No.
Like you've. Okay, never mind.
No,
I'm
Laura,
not
what are you gonna say?
No.
Oh no, were you gonna take it into Smut Valley?
Yeah, I was.
I mean, they're sex questions. They're just,
I know,
No, I
but
haven't
like,
had
very
anything
narrow
weird.
path.
Like any. No.
like
You never like lusted after someone. Like there's
like
a lot
cucumber or something. I mean, I don't know.
All right, we went different directions. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
God, Laura.
All right.
Gross.
It's Megan's turn.
I think it's only the sin once you use you cook with the cucumber afterwards.
Oh, ew.
Yuck.
Career.
All right.
You've had some good ones.
I know you did.
Who do you blame for the state of your career aside from yourself? Well, blame sounds like it's a bad thing, but I would say the biggest influence on my career has been my daughter, because being a single mom, the one thing I loved about this career was that I was able to make sure I was at all of her events and all of her, awards and all of that stuff. And my career kind of revolved around being a mom rather than the other way around, which it does in a typical job. So, and it also kept me from maybe expanding as much as I would have if I didn't have her there, because it was important to me to take those years and really make the most of them, because you get it once.
Same. I felt the same way.
So now looking back, I could have maybe been bigger, brighter places by now, but I wouldn't have had the times I had with Kenzie. So it's not worth it.
And she wouldn't have turned out to be the kind of person she is today,
right?
Which is kind and wonderful from what I hear from you, and very tender and wonderful. Oh, before we continue, if we're going to continue, let's talk about, this was really cool. What the thing that you held at your property a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
I didn't know this even was a thing. And I know somebody whose dog died from this. Now that I remember, I think back to this. So tell them what you did and are you going to do it again? So
yes, we're going to do it again. It was really successful. It was a long day, but what we did was we did rattlesnake aversion training at our property. We have 4 dogs. I'm a huge dog lover. They're my babies. And when I got my first dog a few years ago, somebody told me about this and said that it saved their dog's life, because rattlesnake bites are fast and expensive if you even get them somewhere in time. So I took Charlie, my oldest dog, to rattlesnake aversion training. And then this last year, we offered to hold it at our home. So we had 65 dogs come through and go through the training where they're exposed to the smell, the sight, the sound. And then by the end of it, they should not want anything to do with them. So,
and that also helps you avoid rattlesnakes as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so great, and it was successful and wonderful. And you're going to do it again.
It was great. I actually got a text from somebody about a week later that said that their dog went out to go potty. They were in Lakeside, and about 10 minutes later, the dog started barking like crazy and came back to the door and got them and took them right to where a snake was.
No way.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yes, it does work. Yeah.
That's awesome.
The way I found out, there's a lady that hikes with her golden retriever, and she told me about it because she said that the snake training actually alerts her on hiking trails because her dog won't get within 25 feet of them.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
It is. It's really cool to watch, and it's pretty amazing to see how smart and how quickly these dogs catch on, and some don't.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, if you hike with your dog, you're going to want to take this course.
Yes.
So when you do it again, if you would like us to mention it on the podcast, we will, so people can contact you. I mean, I don't know how fast it sounded like it filled up pretty fast.
It filled up pretty fast, and I had a waiting list of like 35 people.
Oh my
we may
God.
do like 2 days, like a full weekend next year. But yeah, it was really cool, and it's I don't know, seeing all the dogs was the best part of the day.
Oh, I bet. All the different breeds and
yes. And there
attitudes.
was somebody that came that said that their dog, it was I think $23,000 that it took.
Oh my God.
Because it got bit in the face.
I can't.
And the amount of like vials, and it had to stay in like the pet ICU and everything. So
how, I mean, what do you do? Give your dog up if you
Like
don't
a
have
car
23,000? Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
so wow.
insane,
Wow,
yeah.
that is
Yeah.
insane.
That's a tough choice between 23,000 and your dog too.
I know.
It's a lot of
Especially if you're like me and they're like my babies.
I
I
know.
know.
Yeah.
Who has 23K to dish out on their dog too?
So what happens?
least.
Yeah, like what happens if like you're me and something happens to Elvis and I have pet insurance, but
Right.
you have to front the money first and then they pay you back for it or some of it.
And I think that they have like pet
payment plans.
credit
Oh my
payment,
God.
like care credit
Oh,
stuff.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Laura be
right.
in debt for the rest of her life
I
over
know.
her dog.
I
I know.
don't even. Yeah. Well, I'm already going to be in debt for the rest of my life for student loans. That I have to take another one out tomorrow. But wish me luck. Oh my God, I need to fan myself right now. Evan's like, Mom, I can't go to school unless you sign this loan. I'm like, another one? Help me. But anyway, all right. Do we want to play one more round? Are we done? Are we too hot? Do we just want to say
We're at an
goodbye?
hour.
We're at an hour. All right, you guys. So happy to introduce you to Megan Root.
It was so fun being here. Thanks for having me.
So
You're
glad you
so
came.
welcome.
Yes.
We're going to be talking a lot about her company, Milestone Properties, and why you should contact her if you're even thinking about purchasing a house, a condo, a shack. I
Yes.
don't know, an outhouse here in San Diego. Megan Root should be the very first person you contact. She's going to hold your hand the whole way through, even if it takes 3 years. It's awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Of
Thank
course. Thanks
you.
for
Now,
having me.
you're going to have to, are you going to be there? You said on the 17th,
Yep.
the
I'll be there
party.
on the 17th.
Okay, tickets are on sale, laurakaneafterdark.com or urbanmose.com. It's going to be so fun, this party, our 4-year anniversary party. 4 years we've been doing this thing.
I know it's a long time.
I know. We started on his bed.
Hopefully it ends soon.
Hopefully it ends soon. Shut up. Well, you know, we say at the end of our show what we say.
The log out. Yeah.
See, she
got
even
it.
knows the terms. She knows the terms. The logout. All right, I'll say it. You say it then, Eric. Please, dear God, say it. Because we got to end this thing. It was really great having you on.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
You're
it was
welcome.
fun.
Thank you, Megan.
Anytime.
And love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
You behaved. I love you, my sweet
Always with a
babies.
guess.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Bye.